This is the championship game in the Big 10 Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out. It's Garrett. Tackle at the 12. No pushes and left that one in the end zone. So the Michigan Wolverines will get the first crack on offense today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The quarterback keeps it on the option. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the completion made. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a quick grab. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Handoff running right.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk. Now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Short pass finds the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Lindsey. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So, Purdue's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Boilermaker to crank up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Running back has it on the screen now. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Gives it to the back. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of
looking downfield near the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. This time the pass interference call goes against the offense. Crucial third down play right here. Sticking with the running game. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. Off the 56-yard missed field goal, the offense will set up at the 39. Going with the old counter run here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his...
He's in the clear. Crosses the top. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Purdue. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Setback was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Garrett. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to find room. It's Lindsey.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down, we're going to throw it. They'll try a pass here. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Returner looking to make a play here. What a stiff arm. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Delayed handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Now it's second down here. And the tailback's got it again. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lindsey. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they start the drive with an end-around play. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big 10 championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Purdue.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Bringing it out, it's Garrett. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Hands off to the left. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Because Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
QB keeper all the way. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense in a split backfield now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's hauled in way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Garrett. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Purdue has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Powers through.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab by the receiver. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. And they will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What patience here by this quarterback, taking advantage of the offensive line, giving him time. He seemed to work through 2nd, 3rd, and then 4th option until he makes the throw for this touchdown.
The extra point was good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Grinding away with the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw testing the middle. Wide open downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. It's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. This one is incomplete, right in the back quarter of the end zone.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk a possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Michigan. So the important touchdown, Kirk, but that was just the first part. Now they've got to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score again.
Yep, and a good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's done on that side field, hope they're all by himself, you hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment where they can recover.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And here's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Handoff heading left. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This is important, a chance to extend the lead deep here in the 4th quarter. And it's good from 56 yards.
Personal foul.
The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. They come to the line in victory formation. They're going to run out the clock and secure the W. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.